Nigga hungry from smoking on that shit, son. For real. Let's see what the fuck we got on this menu, cause a nigga too cheap for Uber Eats. So I gotta see what the fucking streets is holding on that delivery shit. Know what I mean? This shit looking good too. Okay. Chicken wings, sandwiches, cote leves, ribs and shit. Oh, the ribs look good. Pull leg chicken, all that shit look good. And yo, okay. Fucking prices though. Fucking prices look funny as fuck, man. Why is the prices looking fucking funny? I understand, son. Oh, alright, cause it's the fucking funny papers. Okay, so here we go, man. I'm your boy Vance Michel, man, and I'm reporting on God for the funny papers with Vance Michel. First up on the news, man, Kevin Hart gets the COVID around the same time as Tom Hanks, man. Now, and he didn't mention it because he felt that Tom Hanks was more famous than him. So if he said that he had COVID, then nobody would care, and he felt that it wasn't newsworthy. But I say to you, if you in the public eye, then why would you say, you wouldn't have it? You should say you have it no matter what. It's like if I got explosive diarrhea, okay, and then Sugar Sammy has explosive diarrhea, and I don't say nothing because I feel that Sugar Sammy is more famous than me, and I feel that my explosive diarrhea wouldn't make the news. Nobody wouldn't care about my explosive diarrhea. Meanwhile, I got explosive diarrhea, and nobody would know around me. Anybody that's around me, nobody would know that I got explosive diarrhea, and then that shit is not a good look, bro. So if you do have, explosive diarrhea, let that shit be known to your fans, so when they meet you, my man, they don't get that shit in their hands. Yo, that shit rhymes, so that's the truth, man. Moving on, yo. Kevin Hart will take over Jerry Lewis's MDA telethon. Now, this news is especially special to me, man, because I remember growing up and seeing these Jerry Lewis telethons on TV. And they'll be run by the MDA, the Multiple Sclerosis Association, and these telethons will run every Labor Day weekend. And I remember these especially because every Saturday morning I will wake up expecting to see Saturday morning cartoons on Channel 9 because they had a dope ass lineup between 7 and 9, and I had my cartoons, I had my cereal ready and my toys all ready for the shit to come on at 7 in the morning. But then I will see Jerry Lewis, and then I will be ready to flip my shit. But then I'll be cool because you see some famous people on this show, and you see some other performances, some other musicians on the show. So this show it's not that bad. And then to see a fellow July 6th birthday tribe member Kevin Hart take over this telethon, and then they're gonna rename the telethon the Kids Telethon. So it's gonna be a real cool thing to see. And I see that Kevin Hart is looking like the black Ryan Seacrest out there. This motherfucker's wearing mad hats, yo. If anything, you got a job full of niggas, man, like, let me know. The funny papers with Vance Michel is always looking for partners, because I see JFL partnered with yo ass. JFL actually recently partnered with Laugh Out Loud, which is Kevin Hart's company, one of his internet companies, man. Trying to get on. Put me on, LOL, Kevin Hart. Anyway, JFL got together with LFL, and they'll feature, and they're gonna hold a virtual, actually, comedy fest in place of the traditional one that they were supposed to have this year. So JFL got together with LFL, and they'll feature multiple virtual comedy rooms to run, and you got comedians I know so far is gonna be on there, like Joe Coy and Nick Breyer, and there's gonna be many more, and this shit's gonna have many virtual rooms run simultaneously during like 2 days. So keep up with that. Just keep up with the funny papers, because we on that. We gonna stay tuned to that, and we'll keep you up with that. If you excited for that, well, you know what I'm saying, we got you. And if you excited for a more traditional fest, then that'll be coming in 2021. It'll be COVID adjusted, you know, everybody would be wearing masks and everything, so it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be alright. Times will be better, and the laughs will move on. Moving on to other news, yo, you know, Ren and Stimpy was supposed to come back. It's set to come back, but there's protesters hating on the show, so that got held up for production. But guess what isn't getting held up for production? Will Smith just signed a deal with Peacock TV, a subsidiary of NBC Television, and they signed a contract for 2 seasons of Bel-air. Remember that theatrical drama version of Fresh Prince of Bel-air? And it was like a 2-minute, you know, thing on the internet, and everybody was buzzing about it. Even Will Smith was hyped about it. Well, he got that motherfucking Morgan Cooper, the guy who made the Bel-air trailer, he got him a full 2-season deal. So they're about to go get into work with that Bel-air. So take a look out for that dramatic version of the Fresh Prince coming soon, called Bel-air. What I need to know is that in Fresh Prince of Bel-air, there was that scene, you know, where Will says, how come he don't love me, man? Yo, that shit was already dramatic enough, man. That shit already brought me to tears. Like, now this dramatic version's coming. Like, damn, what they trying to do? They trying to make waterfalls come out of niggas? Like, they gotta just chill. They gotta relax with that. I don't know, man. Anyway, yo, I'll still be on the lookout for that. But, like, yo, I hope you got a lot of tissues, because that shit's gonna be more deep than Scandal and Walking. That's just gonna be deep. That shit's gonna be crazy. Be on the lookout for that. And also be on the lookout for CHERUBIC from Montreal's own Mike Carozza. Mike Carozza, man, this silly boy has been known to make people laugh in Montreal and Toronto. And before the pandemic hit, he was actually touring with Kyle Kanan. Anyway, before the pandemic, this boy happened to record his comedy album. It's called CHERUBIC. I'll leave the link for that down below in the links. And he happened to take that in the Ossington, R.I.P. Ossington. Damn. Anyway, he happened to tape that, and he had 2 shows. He had an early show and a late show. And the cool story about the taping is that Mike Carozza didn't know that the early show was gonna fill up, because he sold out the tickets for the late show, but he didn't know that the early show was gonna start. And then with the early show starting, he didn't know that he was gonna fill up the seats. So he typed up words of encouragement and had his friends help him put these words of encouragement on the seats, just in case the seats didn't fill up. So when he looked back in the crowd during the taping, he'll see these words of encouragement and it'll lift him up. Yo, that's smart, my man. That's really smart. So yo, please check out CHERUBIC, that comedy album. And I don't got any other comedy albums to listen to. I don't even know. I can't even recommend any right now. But you know who can? Mike Carozza can. Yeah, he did actually on the Terror Bang. He actually did the 5. So if you're looking for other comedy albums to listen to, go to terrorbang.com, check the 5. And Montreal's own Mike Carozza will tell you about his top 5 comedy albums to listen to. Moving on. Comedy is back. And I'm gonna tell you how it's back, yo. It's back at the Hurley's Irish Pub, man. And it's called the World's Smallest Open Mic, baby. And it's hosted by Josh Shapiro, Walter Ling, and Vance Michel. That's me, nigga. Yeah, that's my show. Every Monday, it's a comedy show, and it's hosted outside in the courtyard. Everything is good because we're wearing masks. We're 2 meters apart. The tables are set, I think, more than 2 meters apart. So come on down to Hurley's Irish Pub, 8 p.m. every Monday at Hurley's Irish Pub. And also check out the Comedy Nest, man, coming these following weekends, man, because Montreal's own top comedians are going to be headlining the weekend. I think as of this is out, Rodney Ramsey was just headlined the weekend, and then the next following weekend after that is gonna be David Pride, if I'm correct, and then it's gonna be Mike Patterson, and then after that it's gonna be Joey Elias, then David Pride, then Derek Seguin. I think I got the orders fucked up, but I didn't get those comedians fucked up. So check out the Comedy Nest in the next couple of weeks. Yo, if you got ears though, and you don't want to check out no live comedy, then then you know what you should do. Go subscribe to my man Gabriel Omassi's YouTube channel and check out his 2 podcasts he just came out with. One is called FK House, and another one is called I Love You, I'll Kill You. So check out those 2 podcasts on his YouTube channel, man. I'll leave the links down below in the goddamn comments, man. Right now, I think it's time for me to talk about my top 5. Top 5. First up on my top 5, man, is my homie Goofy Well Done, yo. If you guys don't know about Goofy Well Done is, he's known for his Presque Parfait, Super Presque Parfait, famous. He was on that show, and he's a little bit famous for that, but now he's been doing English stand-up comedy for the past couple of years, and I'm telling you, that boy has been good, man. He's been good. So watch out for Goofy Well Done. Next up on my list is Mr. Amarez, man. This guy is the host of the Comedy Showcase every Wednesday. That's at where is it at right now? I think it's at Rosewood right now as we speak. And I'm telling you something about Amber, man. This guy is something to watch, man. He's something to watch, yo. I'm telling you. So check out Amber Raz, the host of the Comedy Showcase every Wednesdays. And next up on the list is I want you to check out Joshua Clark, a unique, complete package. I can't even put this motherfucker into words, yo. He's just a whole lot of nuts, yo. And he's just perfect for stand-up comedy, yo. So please check out Joshua Clark, yo. If you ever get a chance, if you ever see the boy on the marquee, just walk in the show. It's something I'm telling you, you'll never forget. And then next up on the list for the top 5 is Zach Kick. Zach Kick, I call him the next big thing, and I'm telling you, he's really coming, yo. This next big thing is really coming. You know why? Because I see him improving on his crowd work, and you never know what's gonna come out of this wonder when every time you just view him. And he really got some good jokes. So check out Zach Kick, man. Next up on the list, man, and not least, is Erica Suarez, man. This Latina is becoming a double threat in English and French, and I'm really liking her because of her quick wit. Shit's faster than mine, man. I gotta sip some shit. My throat. Okay. So it looks like that's what we got on the funny, but I just want to say something on a serious note. There's actually a serious note in here, if you guys can see. Serious note. But yeah, you know what? I like how Mike wrote words of encouragement on the sheets, just in case if anybody didn't show up in the early show, man. Because, as an entertainer and as a performer, as anything, there are times, especially if you're in it for the long haul, there are times when you do need encouragement and you turn around, you might look in your back and there's nobody encouraging you. The same people that was encouraging you before ain't there, and there are definitely times like this. If you are in it for the long haul, there are times like that. So you gotta learn to encourage yourself. You gotta have techniques to encourage yourself, and I admire that tip from Mike, and I encourage other comedians to do the same. Like, if you could just write words of encouragement around your house or probably in your joke book, or just write words of encouragement in your phone, like in your phone case, like turn it around, next, like when you see people, or just have it with you in your pocket. Words of encouragement. Yeah, just write them around, because there are times when you're gonna need these words of encouragement and there's nobody around, and it could really help you out. And that's it, man. That's Vance Michel reporting on God. And that's been the Funny Papers.